we go. Welcome from the basement here at it's the HammerCline Podcast. It's Hammer.
Oh, yes.
To my right is actually it's my left. I'm already messing up. It's Klein, Optimus Klein, whatever you want to call him. We have a podcast. We did this before, but let's do it again because second time's the charm is what they say. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm good, and I think this time maybe we won't go 3 years between episodes.
You know,
How about that?
that was a little bit of a break.
It was a bit of a bit.
Gronkowski retired every season and he came back to play. That's basically what we did.
Brett Favre almost came back,
He almost came back last season. I mean, he has to pay off his court case lawyers. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Football on the eve of football here today. Hopefully this podcast goes up before football. It should. If it didn't, well, that was a great game, wasn't it, Klein? Oh, my God. Just fantastic.
That one pass, the catch,
oh my
the
God.
score.
Scores were incredible. I'd like to address the allegations to start this off, if you don't mind.
Yes.
The allegations that I am set up under a bunk bed, that I have laundry hanging behind me. I've heard these allegations from multiple corners of the internet, being our voice chat and our DMs. Those allegations are 100% true. I am currently under a bunk bed. So this podcast, like I said, comes to you from Hammer's basement.
It's good. It's a really good setup. I love it.
So, to get into actual football conversation. Since last time we talked, been a little bit of football that happened, but we're going to kind of skip most of that. I'm not going to give you a 3-year recap on every news story.
No.
Biggest thing that happened was a couple days ago, Micah Parsons, or as Jerry Jones likes to call him, Michael Parsons, traded from the Dallas Cowboys to the Green Bay Packers. Now we're aware of this. He signed a record-breaking deal, which Klein doesn't actually know what their deal is, because Klein lives under a rock. I live in a basement. He lives under a rock, so we're a great team right here. So we're gonna be kind of revealing the contract to him. Also, this doesn't happen much. Micah Parsons' agent went on First Take, and he actually talked about the contract. He also talked about the contract that he was offered in Dallas. So I want to get into that. First, I kind of forgot to pull up Micah Parsons' contract, so I'm just going to pull that up right now.
It's actually Michael.
All right. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Find it.
Yes, you typed it in wrong. Yeah.
Maybe that was Jerry Jones' problem. Maybe he genuinely thought it was Michael who traded the wrong guy. He's like, I can't believe I'm getting 2 firsts for this dude. I don't even think he's on our team.
Pair him up with Micah and we'll be fine,
So as all you viewers know, and everyone in the world but Klein knows, Micah Parsons signed an incredibly large deal. This was a 5-year, ended up being a 5-year contract. Sorry, 4 years. It's a 4-year deal for $186 million. Which gives him an average annual value of $46,500,000, which makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in history. For context, that's about what Patrick Mahomes makes.
That's outrageous.
It's outrageous.
Yeah.
So the contract negotiations, that's where we're getting interesting. So I have this article here from Ryan Morick. He wrote this in for Fox Sports. It was very convenient because it had all the quotes. So I want to shout that article out. But David, I'm going to butcher this name, but it's Mulugeta.
We'll go with that.
David Mulugeta. He was asked about the record-breaking deal because Jerry Jones, one thing he did is he came and said, I offered him a record-setting deal. So this was the deal that he was offered. It was the Cowboys offered Michael Parsons. I did that on accident. Micah Parsons, a $40.5 million per season contract.
Which is still a nice chunk of change.
Chunk of change, which would have made him at the time the highest paid player, but it was only an AAV. And the thing, he ends up kind of throwing some shots at the Cowboys here, because he goes on to say, actually, first I want to get your take on the contracts right there. What's your reaction to the Micah Parsons deal that he could have signed in Dallas and the one he did sign in Green Bay?
Well, I think he made the right choice because, I mean, Dallas is going nowhere like they always do, and Green Bay's upward trajectory. So I think he made the right decision to not accept that and look to get out of there. But I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, but I also don't like Dallas. So, yeah.
Well, there's also that. Yeah.
So this next part that was caught my eye is Mulugeta actually ended up kind of throwing some shade at the Cowboys' contract negotiation tactics. He kind of hinted that Parsons' guaranteed money would only have been in the first year in Dallas, whereas in Green Bay, he's guaranteed money through all 4 years. And this is what he said, quote, "If you look at many of the contracts that the Cowboys have done over the past few years, the guarantees don't stretch much further than the first new year. If you look at Micah's current deal, he has guarantees 4 years from now."
Yeah, so basically Jerry Jones was trying to fleece him, essentially.
Now, Jerry Jones. Let's talk about Jerry Jones for a minute. Where do you have him ranking in the world of sports owners? What's your grade on Jerry Jones?
The whole world?
What's your grade on him? Oh, give him a grade.
A grade? A C minus. How about that?
C minus. All right. Okay, explain that a little bit.
Well, I mean, he does get some talent here and there, obviously. He gets some pretty good players, some stars here and there. But he doesn't know how to build the whole team. And then when he gets a player like Parsons' caliber, he doesn't know how to handle him. And, we see what happens. He offers him a much lower value than what he ended up getting in Green Bay. And obviously the player's going to be upset about that, disgruntled, and, request that trade. So I don't think he understands the players of today and what they actually want.
Going with that, do you think that the Packers overpaid for for Micah Parsons? God dang it, Jerry Jones, you've ruined me. It's that stupid skit I did. Do you think the Packers overpaid? Because this isn't a question of whether Parsons deserves it. Do you think the Packers are putting too much money into one player on defense who's not touching the ball every single play?
I don't think so. I think he'll make an immediate impact for them. They needed a good pass rusher, and they got that. He's arguably, one of the best, if not the best. So I think they paid the perfect amount for him. And they've got him for, almost a handful of years. So we'll see what they can do. Their defense needs to step up. So I think it will this year.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's obviously the one thing they struggled with was, really having that elite pass rush presence. They have another young player. His name escaping me right now, but Packers fans know exactly what I'm talking about. They have another young edge guy who's also looking like a stud. Putting those two guys together was, I think, right. I think that with Parsons, the big concern is that, I'll switch this around, actually, because it ties to the Cowboys. The thing for me about the Micah Parsons deal is that it doesn't match what the Cowboys are doing. It doesn't match what they're telegraphing to their fans, to their team, to their coaches, to the world. And what they've telegraphed is, hey, we want to win now. They gave Dak Prescott big money. They gave CeeDee Lamb big money. These deals run through 2028. Micah Parsons is part of that core. You lock up your quarterback, your receiver, and your defensive end. That's the building blocks to your team. Trading away Micah Parsons and then going to the press conference and saying, well, we might be able to get Micah Parsons in the draft. It's literally the Homer Simpson meme saying, you want the boat or the mystery box? Well, the boat's a boat. The box could be anything. It could even be a boat. This is literally what he's doing. There's 2 first-round picks, and I'm going to give Jerry Jones credit. Jerry Jones has drafted well. Dak Prescott is a great draft pick. He did a great job drafting offensive linemen. Great job drafting C.D. Lamb, Deron Bland. There's a lot of play. Micah Parsons. He has drafted well over the years. However, you need to lock these guys up. Micah Parsons is a generational athlete, and it's amazing how the Cowboys have managed to turn the Cowboys fan base on social media from outrage to, Micah Parsons isn't that good.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So, and the one thing that Jerry Jones said that baffled me was like, well, I think our team got better with this trade. It's like, what are you talking about? You don't have a rusher now. You have no edge on your team. Who's going to get to the quarterback? Who's going to do that
that
now?
was already struggling.
Yeah, you got a defensive tackle from that trade. Like, yeah, he's a good defensive tackle. He's going to help in run support, but now you have no one to get around the edge to get after the quarterbacks and cause some pressure. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do this coming season without him.
Not only do you get a defensive tackle who's going to help with run defense, and that's what Jerry Jones says. We need to get better run defense, not pass rush. Thing with that is Kenny Clark is going to be 30. He is coming off injuries of his own. He had his worst season as a pro last year. He was not good.
Yeah.
And he is overpaid at this point. You know, I don't know if any of you Packers fans are out there. I'm sure you know Tom Grossi. Tom Grossi, great contact. One thing Tom Grossi brought up in his video about this is that Kenny Clark there's a chance he was a cap casualty next season for the Packers.
Yeah.
This contract is not good for Kenny Clark, and I feel like getting rid of Micah Parsons to bring in a contractor like Kenny Clark, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But this just goes with the Cowboys' defense as a whole now. I mean, now your defensive ends are Sam Williams and Dante Fowler Jr. Dante Fowler Jr. is that guy in Madden who has that legacy rating from that 1 year he was good. He's done nothing. Let me read you through the defensive starters for the Cowboys, and tell me who do you know. And this isn't necessarily a knock because some of these could be good, but Sam Williams, Kenny Clark, obviously, Dante Fowler Jr., Damone Clark, Jack Sanborn, solid, Kenneth Murray Jr., Kyer Elam, Donovan Wilson, and then you get to the ones you know: Malik Hooker, Trevon Diggs, Deron Bland. It's a defense that was struggling for depth, and I look at this defense and go, they need an elite edge rusher. You just let them go out the door.
They should look to trade for Micah Parsons from the Packers.
Hey, I mean, he has that big deal. Maybe the Packers want to move him off the books.
Oh my goodness, man! Their front seven leaves a lot to be desired. Like none of those names really stand out at all.
I mean, this goes deeper though. Go to the offense for a minute, and this is turning into a little bit of jump on the Cowboys, but don't worry, we'll jump on other people too. Their big running back pickup this offseason. They go from old, washed up, broken down Ezekiel Elliott to young, washed up, broken down Javonte Williams. I love Javonte. He ain't it. I really hope he can recover from that ACL, but this team is just so uninspiring. And to waste the career of Dak Prescott, to start wasting the career of C.D. Lamb, you bring George Pickens in that room, but come on.
He's kind of a head case, so.
Kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. The offense might be okay, but I don't see how good their running game is going to be this season. Their offensive line will be all right, of course, but I don't know. You can't just put it all on Prescott's back.
Switching it over to the Packers side of things, this is an interesting question. So obviously we just talked about the Cowboys and the fallout for the Cowboys from this situation. Packers-wise, obviously they made the playoffs last season. They beat the Cowboys, interestingly enough. Not only do they take their lunch money in the playoffs, they take them in the offseason too. They beat the Cowboys, and then they lose to the 49ers. Jordan Love has a bad game. He throws a couple bad picks. For the Packers, how does this change your perception of this team? Does this take this team for you away from a playoff team to genuine contender, or do you need to see more?
Well, I mean, they've made the playoffs, several years in a row. So I think they're going to continue to make the playoffs. The division isn't, crazy. Like, they're still going to have some good teams in the division, but they'll probably make, 3 teams will probably make the playoffs there. But
I don't think they made the playoffs a couple years in a row. I think
they made the playoffs last year, right?
Let me just pull it up.
And the year before.
Also, I was wrong. So I missed it. They did not beat the Cowboys last season. They lost to the Eagles.
That was 2 seasons
round.
ago.
Yeah. They lost to the Eagles this last year. 2 years ago, they beat the Cowboys, lost to the Niners, and then 2022 is when they missed. That was Rodgers last year as the Packers quarterback. So we're on to year 3 of Jordan Love here.
Yeah. So I think with the addition of Parsons on that defense, because they didn't have a great pass rush last year. Rashawn Gary led the team with 7.5 sacks. So I think getting Parsons on there, you're going to get probably 15 sacks from him. So that's going to be a huge improvement for that. And take a little bit of pressure off the secondary as well. So I don't know if they're going to get past, I don't know if they'll get to the conference championship game or anything like that. Because they still got to get through the Eagles. The Eagles are the team to beat, I think. They returned most of their team this coming season. So I think they're only going to continue to build on their success from last season. And NFC's, it's not a cakewalk with all the other teams either. So they might get in the wild card, maybe win a game there, get to the divisional, and try to squeeze into that conference title game. But we'll see. They'll definitely be a playoff team, though.
Yeah, well, we definitely say for me, it definitely makes the defense more complete. I wish that they had a star corner. It would be really nice if they had like a Jair Alexander or something like that. But you still got to see more from Jordan Love. I'm a Jordan Love believer. I think his arm talent's fantastic. I think that he is, modern day kind of. He's a melt of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers at his best.
Yeah.
At his worst, he's just not a good quarterback, and he has to.
He's got to be more consistent.
He has to, exactly. Get up his consistency to really take that next step as a passer. But overall, I think the Packers are. They're going to be a good team. I want to get your predictions on this. That division is tough. You got the Packers. Obviously, they go out and they get Micah Parsons. You have the Lions, who were really deep in the playoffs last season. They have new coordinators, but all the pieces are still there. You have the Bears, who go and get Ben Johnson. It's year 2 for Caleb. It's going to be the next step. And you got the Vikings, who were a playoff team last year, but they have a new quarterback. They have a rookie quarterback. And give me your synopsis or rundown of the division, and at the end of it, I want to know what your picks are for how this division is going to end.
I think it'll probably end with I think the Lions will win the division. It might end exactly like it ended last season. Lions, Vikings. Who else? What am I missing here? Well, the Bears are going to finish last for sure. I don't think Caleb Williams is going to do that well. The offensive line didn't really improve enough, and I think he gets a little bit of too much happy feet back there, and he's a little indecisive at times too. But I don't think that team improved as far as gaining new players enough for them to compete for that division just yet. But the 2 top teams, the Packers, the Lions, I think they're going to be solid again. Vikings, that's going to be interesting with McCarthy at quarterback. I mean, it's a second year, but he didn't play last year. He was injured the whole time. So
I'm interested to see what he's going to do in that preseason game, though. That one throw he got before he got injured. Woo-wee.
Yeah, great. Amazing.
Yeah, give him the ring.
So, yeah, we'll see. We might have 3 playoff teams in this division. So I think the Vikings might get in there. It just depends on how well he adjusts under center for Minnesota. But they're a pretty well-rounded team there. So we'll see. It's gonna be a lot of fun to watch, though.
Agreed. Well, before we move on, I want to take a minute to let you know that this show is sponsored by you, the viewer. This is KPBS. Viewers like you, and not anymore because it's gone. But that's we're not gonna get into that. But viewers like you keep this going. And right now we have no viewers because we don't have an episode for 3 years. If you like this video, comment anything. It really doesn't matter. It's algorithm. You know?
Yeah, trash us. We don't care. That's fine. I'm not going to read it anyway.
I'll read it. I'll respond to you. So if someone responds to you, it'll be me.
Yes.
Someone already called me. This is always one of my favorite things. Is a couple years ago, I made a video. Why Deshaun Watson's washed? And I made that 4 games into his Cleveland career. I got flamed. I got flamed bad. I got trashed in that one, and it always cracks me up. So yeah, leave those comments.
Look how his career's going.
Yeah, that was a real quiet wrong? Now. Real quiet now. So yeah, leave the comments below, and if you have a question you'd like us to answer in the next episode, also leave that below, or you can mention it in Klein's Discord. I think if you're into Optimus Klein Discord, if you're not, go to his channel, click on the link, go to the Discord, go down to the HammerCline Podcast section, leave a question. I don't think there's any questions there, so be the first. Be great. Moving on, I have a little game for us to play this season, and we talked about this a little bit, but basically, I want us to do a little game of over-under. But this over-under has a little bit of a twist. The twist being we can bid the over-under ourselves. So each of us picked 5 players that we're going to bring up a stat. For example, this is not one of those players, but obviously he's retired. If I could come on and say, Tom Brady, 3 touchdowns. And if Klein said, okay, go ahead, I'll take it. That means if Tom Brady got 3 or more touchdowns, I get a point. If he doesn't, Klein would get a point. Now, Klein could also come back and say, actually, Tom Brady, 4 touchdowns. At that point, I can either take the under and give him the over or bid him up again. So we each have 5 players. We're going to see how this goes, and at the end of the week, next week for the podcast, we'll tally up our points. At the end of the season, we'll see who scored more, and maybe we'll have a little punishment for the loser. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see how dedicated we get on this. If you have an idea for a punishment, leave it below in the comments. I know YouTube, you're a little devilish. I'm scared. I preserve the right to veto this. I'll go first, Klein, because I know that you are so confused about how this game works because technology scares you. Even though this is pen and paper, still this scares you for some reason.
I'm an idiot, so it's fine. It's fine. You can say it. It's okay.
My first over-under, I'm going to go Bryce Young. I am bullish on Bryce Young improving in year 2 of Dave Canales. Week 1, he is playing
the Jaguars.
The Jaguars, a team that's not great. And I think that Bryce Young's going to come out, and he's going to throw for 275 yards. What do you have to say to that?
You know, it's hilarious. I picked Bryce Young to also throw 275. Oh man, that's such a good start to this game. We don't know each other at all. We definitely don't have the same mindset. Not at all. It's fine.
I'm glad I went first.
That's so good, man. Oh my goodness.
So Bryce Young.
So we're in agreement then. So if he gets it, we both get a point, right?
No. See, I'm saying it's 275 or above. Your choices now are he's going to get lower than 275 or raise the over-under.
Damn. Well,
it makes it tricky.
Jaguars. Yeah, it's the Jaguars. So, all right, I'll say he's going to throw for 300. How about that? What say you?
I'm gonna let you have that one. I'll take the under. I'll
All
take
right.
the under. So
That's so
Bryce Young,
funny.
I'm gonna write that down. 300 yards.
Oh man.
All right, you go ahead. Your turn.
Well, in case anybody didn't notice, I'm a Panthers fan, so
Yeah. In case anyone didn't notice,
obviously
Bronco fan.
I also have
Falcons.
Broncos, but that's
The
Tebow,
legend.
so
The legend.
just a Tebow fan. All right, so let's see. I think Baker Mayfield, who I also love, one of my favorites. I think he's going to throw 3 touchdowns this week, and they are
Ooh.
playing. They're at Atlanta.
Oh boy, 3 touchdowns. I can't bump that to 4. I'm gonna give you the over on that one too. Just too. I love me some Baker, but I'm gonna let you take the over on that one. All right, my next one. This one I think is going to be a bit controversial. So it's Sunday, 1 Eastern. There's a game.
Oh boy,
between
there's quite a few.
The Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts.
Tell me you picked Daniel Jones.
I picked White Vic himself, the White Truth. Daniel Jones.
God. Okay.
Give me Daniel Jones.
Yes.
Danny Dimes. And I'm going to put this. It's kind of sad that this is my. I'm going to give him, right? 275 total yards.
Total yards. All right. I think he's definitely going to get that.
All right.
So
raise it up.
So I'm going to say 280 total yards. All right.
I'm going to go 290 total yards.
Oh, man. All right. So they're playing Miami. Oh, man. Dang. All right. I'll give you that one.
All right.
I'll give you that one.
I don't know if I want this one, but 290 yards. Danny Dimes, don't let me down.
It's so funny because for my next player, I also selected Danny Dimes. I didn't do total yards, but I said he's gonna have over 250 passing.
Ooh, 250 passing. This is I'm saying he's gonna go to. I'm gonna give you it. I'm gonna go under 250 passing. I think he's gonna get 40 or more yards rushing.
Oh, I can see that. That's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to that game.
Yeah. I can't believe we both. You said 250?
Yep, 250 plus off on passing yards.
All right. My next one is Troy Franklin, Denver Broncos wide receiver. Troy Franklin will catch a touchdown pass against the Titans.
Against the Titans. Now, is he their 1 or their 2?
He is their 3.
He's a slot guy. I mean, he'll definitely score a touchdown. But will he score 2? Man, that's tough. I'm gonna let you have that one.
You're gonna have it? Okay.
I'm gonna let you have it. Yeah. I think he will score a touchdown, but I can't say that he'll score 2. There's just no way.
I was gonna say. Okay, your turn.
All right, so my next selection.
I swear to God, if someone else I have.
My final quarterback is Sir Joseph Flacco. All right. Where is it? Show us. Let's go, baby. All right, so I got, Broadway Joe Flacco over here. I got him throwing 2 picks. Now, they're going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. It's in Cleveland. But, I mean, he's going to take risks. I love him, I love him. He's a great quarterback, but he's the gunslinger now. I think he's going to throw a couple picks. At least 2.
I am going to go Joe Flacco, 3 picks.
Oof. Okay. I can't up that. There's no way. He's not going to throw 4. He has done that in his career, I'm pretty sure. But
I think we're going to see 3 picks, and then the Gabriel era, the Dylan Gabriel era is going to start.
Oh man!
All right,
I think Flacco he'll probably throw a few touchdowns too, though. He's going to have some Jameis numbers, like 3 touchdowns, 3 picks.
It's hilarious. You see this stat, like the most yards ever in a season. And it's like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Famous James. All right, this next one's a little different. I'm picking under.
Okay.
I'm going to say Geno Smith under 250 yards passing.
Under 250 passing. Okay. And they are playing who?
The Patriots.
I'm going to say he's going to throw under 215.
I'm going to say he's going to throw under 210.
Yeah. All right. How about 200 or less?
All yours,
That's what I'm going for.
All right. Your turn, buddy boy.
All right, my final one. I'm going defense on this one. We talked about him already today. Micah Parsons. I think he's going to have over 1 sack.
Ooh, Micah Parsons over 1 sack. I think that's going to be an interesting one.
They're playing the Lions. It's in Green Bay.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to give you that one because he's just got there. I don't think he's going to get off the. But then
they could just say, "Hey, Micah, just get out there, just run at the quarterback every play. You don't need to know the system, you know."
You're right. Why are you trying to sell me on this? You jerk.
That's what I do.
For the content. I'm going to say Micah Parsons 1.5 sacks or more.
Ooh. Man.
Do it. I'm
going to go 2 or more. 2 or more.
I knew you wanted to.
I got to do it. I think he'll get at least 2.
If he does, that'll be incredible. My final one is going to go Justin Herbert.
Okay. Going Chargers.
Over 300 yards passing.
Ooh, against that Chiefs defense, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you have that one.
All right.
I think they're going to focus more on the run. Establish the run early in the season.
Well, okay, we'll see how these go. So week 1 of our picks. I want to know everyone else's picks on these too. If you're watching and want to take the time, tell us if you're taking the over under on all these too. Now our final bit, we get our golden pick. Golden pick is worth 2 points.
Ooh.
The 2 points is you have to pick who is your team that will win this week. And here's the tricky part. You can only pick each team once. And
all season.
And if you're wrong, the other person gets 2 points.
Oof. Okay. Man, that makes it tough. Really got to think about this now.
I know. And this one, that's a little. I have mine, so I can tell you mine to give you some time to stall. I'm gonna go week 1.
I got mine.
Washington Commanders over the New York Giants.
I was thinking about that one. But I'm also going to go against a New York team, and I'm going to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers to go into the Jet Stadium, and he's going to get his revenge.
Beautiful, beautiful. The storyline.
What a great storyline. Nobody's talking about that much at all
We
from
didn't
what I'm
talk
seeing.
about it at all.
No,
right
well,
now.
it's happening. Aaron Rodgers at the Jets, Week 1.
Well, we'll see. Those are our picks. We'll see. That's all I had for this episode. This first episode of the HammerCline Podcast, reborn, remastered,
yes,
refocused, rededicated. This was like doing, a vow renewal after 10 years, except we were separated for 3 years. So, I don't think, if you don't have anything else to say, except for the fact that you're muted now, and it would be nice if I could hear you.
Hello?
Now I can hear you. There you go. Welcome back.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
We're starting the HammerCline
Podcast.
Let's get started. Oh my goodness. But no, I think that's it. Other than, if you want to pick all the other games, we could, but
I think we save that for next week.
I could
mostly because my legs are hurting, and I've been sitting cross-legged under my bunk bed in my basement.
You don't need.
And I'm schwitzing.
You don't need legs. You don't need your legs.
I'm schwitzing.
I could tell him about my $5 bet that I placed real quick. I could tell him about that.
Yeah, go carry on.
Okay, you hide behind Elway. Okay, so everybody, I got $5 free on FanDuel. All right, I don't condone gambling, but if it's free, do it.
This segment is not sponsored by FanDuel.
Not yet. Nor is it sponsored by Red Bull, but it's tasty. So anyway, here we go. I bet. I bet on every single game. Okay, I placed $5 bet.
Yes.
All right, I picked the Eagles, Chiefs, Commanders, Panthers, Steelers, Patriots, Cardinals, Bengals, Dolphins, Bucks, Broncos, Niners, Packers, Rams, Bills, and the Vikings, all to win. And on $5, if that all hits, I win $14,000.
If that hits,
$60.
Every single one of you gets a brand new car.
I could pay off my car. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty sweet.
But I also get 87 cents at the end too. That is the most important part. Get a couple gumballs for the kids. For the kids.
So that's why you should like this video. Like this video so that Klein can get gumballs for his kids. If you like this video, leave a like on it. If you didn't like it, leave a mean comment. I don't know why why are you here? Why did you stay this long if you didn't like this?
Yeah, get out of my face, man.
Go.
Get out.
Go.
Now go on, get now.
With that being said, for Optimus Klein, Devonta Freeman, Tim Tebow, John Elway, the myriad of guys he has in the background, my mouse that I'm moving over to this very shoddily put desk on my bed. Have a good night.
And
a Funko Pop. Have a good night.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. And have a good night.
And all that. Yeah.
And don't forget to have a good night. Good night, all.